Bugger.
I reckon our hamsters and experts are Gauntlet right now.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so maybe I'm just meant to keep this because of how it's actually a powerful card, unlike most of our deck. This guy's okay on turn 2, this is better on turn 2, although easy to kill. But I think that gives a higher upside than this. We don't need this yet. I don't want to use it too early. So maybe I just keep this because it's powerful and we can try and walk our opponent into it. Kara is and always will be clunky. I like Kara. I rate Kara in Gauntlet heavily. Okay, we can hold on to Jax for sure. It's more powerful than Aspect of the Mountains. Yeah, I'm definitely not replacing this unless I absolutely have to. But we can chip this next turn. This is nice though, because we can either develop this Fire Spitter somewhere comfy at the back and hope my opponent doesn't have a Chromatic Cold, or we can pressure with the Snow Rippler, depending on what they do. Okay. That's a thing. Hello, Silver Mist. I mean, yeah, I guess we just play the ranged unit, right? And hope we don't get rolled over. So do I still want to keep this? Because we might not even be able to get minions in play if this is my opponent's board. This guy is still fine next turn. Yeah, I think we need to replace this. Sweet. I guess I can either clear... I can actually just kill this, which is possibly better. No, I think Shiro is dangerous. We want to get it off the board. I'm going to elect not to attack with the Healing Mystic to force my opponent to kind of stand around here and kill it with their things. Ooh, Circulus is good. That can help us catch up on cards a bit. I say catch up on cards. We're actually comfortable in that basis, in that regard. It's not cards I'm worried about, it's tempo. Like, if this guy's Chromatic Cold, we're screwed. Saberspine not so much, but if she Chromatic Colds this, plays a 2-drop, buffs it with Shiro, like, it's going to be so hard to come back from that. I guess we do have a Primus. He's nice and big. That helps. And we can reset something with Shroud. So if this, as a Herald, gets really swole, we can just shrink it back down again. But either way, I mean, my opponent's hesitating a bit, so hopefully they don't have the answer to this. And maybe they're just wondering about how they can develop defensively to survive it for a couple of turns until they can find an answer. That's the hope. Maybe they have a Frostburn or something. Oh! Okay. Well, that's rough as hell. Because that can fly in and kill my things next turn. Damn. Okay, how can we force my opponent to use this? I don't really want to be honest. I'd rather play the Snow Rippler than Primus into that. Because I can buff the Rippler and make my opponent kill it. They can take the Mana Tile, then I can walk back over and punch it, hopefully. That's not too bad. Dispelling it doesn't shrink it, sadly. We're obviously punching this guy, so I can just do that now. I don't think there's a world where we don't do that. Die. So I guess if I'm buffing a Rippler this turn, I can replace the Circulus. Or maybe I just play the Circulus, buff it, and replace the Illusion, and that kind of draws a card. What do I want to get rid of? I think, so this gives us a random Battle Pet in our hand, right? Maybe I get rid of the Shroud, actually. Although I don't know what I could possibly find that I'd want to play along. I guess if I find Chromatical, I can kill this with it. Sure, whatever. Let's just buff this guy. So this way, the White Drake has to trade in, and my opponent has to hit it, and we get a random pet, which obviously we can replace or just drop on the field. Actually, the pets cost 1 mana, which makes them really good aspect of the mountains fodder. So we are ceding tempo to the opponent here. But it's not so bad because we have this, which can take it back in a couple of turns. Oh, she's taking the Minotaur instead. That's kind of scary, I guess. Hopefully we can kill this. But yeah, I guess she can body block. Half Sister? Okay. Oh, that sucks because she can hit this with her face. And it doesn't draw any cards. Although she still has to, like... It doesn't die. So I guess as Hearth Sisters go, this is not too bad. And we can still kill something. She must have another play to make. What is going on? Sure. Alright, she's killing it with the Drake. Fair enough. Well, that's not too bad. Like, we're taking a ton of damage here, which is a problem, but we're trading... We sort of traded evenly there. It's not too bad. I can run over here and drop a Primus to protect myself, which is lovely. Doesn't even die on board, which is super nice. What can I get that's good to play next turn? Oh, Illusions, they also go really well with Aspect. Yeah, we're actually reasonably okay on cards. I'm just worried about dying. So what does my next turn look like? Hopefully my next turn looks like this, something else. Maybe the Shroud. But maybe I'm supposed to save it for Jax the turn after and just Aspect of the Mountains next turn. That could be good. Ooh, Purgatos. Nice. It's not as good as the Primus. The Primus's additional health makes a big difference here. Like, having it not die on board means that I'm much more likely to have an Aspect of the Mountains target next turn. My opponent only needs a ping to kill it, but at least, you know, that lets me hit this. And yes, I take more damage, but, like, we can try and heal it. Every little helps, basically. But if she just, you know, develops more minions, we might have a really good Aspect of the Mountains to take back the board, and then the following turn we can Jax and buff and hopefully win. Like, we're doing a pretty good job of grinding card advantage. Yeah, this is fine. Now we just Aspect, blow up the world. We can even attack first and be left with a healthy 5/5, which is great. Or do we want to get in for 5? 2 more damage, 15 versus 13. I guess we're not massively worried about that. Right, we don't need this guy right now, right? Ooh. So I think having the 5/5 is slightly better because it's harder to deal with. Which makes the Jax better because she's more likely to have an empty board. So I'm going to attack with the Primus first. And then transform it. And I'm going to go over here where I'm safe. Because my main risk is just dying to chip damage. And we're now in a really good spot. We're 1 ahead on cards in hand. We're obviously a 5/5 ahead on the board. Life totals are even. Doing well. And we have Jax. So, as long as my opponent doesn't have Jax, we're good. If my opponent has Jax here, I will rage and scream 1,000 times. That doesn't look like a Jax. Repulse a beast. Don't care. Well, I sort of care. Have I used my Hearth Sister? I may have used my Hearth Sister. But, you know, that's a card, right? And this thing is still a threat. Every little helps. So we can punch this. Like, if she only plays a smallish 4-drop, I think we win the race. Because this thing attacks for 12. Oh, that's really good. Oh no, that kills all the Jaxlings. No way, I can put them this side. She can kill this one and this one. We're left with 1, 2, 3 Jaxlings, which is maybe good enough. Wow, that's actually really good. I might have to dispel that. Like, we can still dispel it and buff a Purgator, so play a Circulus. So we're not doing too badly, exactly. Is it still just good enough to play just Jax here, let this one kill these two? If she has a Hearth Sister, it can kill them all? No, it'll die after a few. It's probably still good enough. The other thing is she can hit me for 7. I'll be on 13. Is there anything I can do to gain life? No. Apart from Purgatos, I guess. I think this play has the highest upside. Like, we're still left with 3 range thingies. And we can win the game relatively easily from there. Alright, so we're on 6 on board, so she needs 6 damage out of hand, which is not that easy. Double Frostfire does it. But that's a pretty niche card. Like, I would not expect double Frostfire to be in anyone's deck. Triple Chromatic Cold, likewise. Like, the main thing is if she has the Frostburn. Okay, well, she doesn't. So I guess now, I guess she's going to come up and attack me, right? Because her main win condition is going to be killing me. I guess the hope is that she doesn't have some kind of transport effect for this. Like if she has a Hearth Sister, this guy can still move up. Yeah, so she's going to hit me. Dispel that, maybe? No. So do we have lethal? No, we're 1 off. Is that another repulsor? No, okay. That's fine. Wow, she was only... she was very close to killing us. But we're making her use all her cards on... She was 1 off lethal. Oh my god. Alcuin Lawmaster back to Chromatic. Wow. She so could have just killed us. And didn't. She didn't have the mana, but she could have put us to 1. So I'm very glad we did that. Like, I don't think you can leave the Jack Slings up because they threaten lethal so easily, but... So what do we need to win this turn? I don't think we can. We needed multiple cards, right? We need... Excuse me. Frostfire and Hearth Sister or something. We can kill either of these. Killing the Alcuin might be better because it's near me. Oh, I guess we can use a Chromatic Cold on whatever the other one is and just leave my opponent with no board. That seems better. So we can do Purgatos, Circulus, Chromatic. Or buff something. We don't really need this guy. Oh, I guess he's pretty useful. We don't need this guy. Definitely don't need that guy. We can play Circulus, Veil Hunter buff, or even Circulus this guy buff. Oh, we can play the Illusion as well. That seems good. So run this guy up. We're going to go Fortune Shaper, Circulus, Veil Hunter. Oh, whoops, I missed. Ah! Nope, that's not what I intended to do. I totally roped out and just forgot what I was doing. That's really bad. If she has Frostburn, that sucks. I mean, it's okay. But... is it better to do this than... No, it's probably better to have buffed these. Like a 3-4 and a 2-4 is probably more threat than the 1 damage ping. I mean, we're pretty favoured regardless. Oh god, please don't roll Frostburn. Please don't roll Frostburn. That would suck. This is so tense. I mean, I'm pretty sure my opponent's kind of boned, but... I did mess up, and I feel bad for that. So she's got a Chromatic and 2 random cards in hand, right? Is that her entire hand? So she can Chromatic this guy, run away, warbird me, something, something, something. And I guess we shoot her. This guy comes in. She can evade this for 2 more turns. So we need to develop Purgatos ASAP, which is fine because we can put that in my opponent's face next turn. Or just put the Bone Reaper down actually, because that means this guy can get in 1 turn. Okay. And as a bonus we can use it for extra damage. So she's saving the Chromatic for Burst. That's somewhat intimidating. Playing this is... no. Ooh. Bone Reaper's better though, right? So we can attack, attack, attack. Shoot this, Bone Reaper. This guy comes down. Maybe I meant to ignore Ulkion. And push face. I guess I can do both. I'm just going to put this down. Oh, I probably should have put it there, actually. Yeah, that was foolish. I should have put it here to prevent my opponent from body blocking the 5/5. So she has 4 damage right now. Do we have lethal? Actually, not sure. 3. I mean, I guess it depends what she does. Like, obviously, if she can't kill any of this, we have lethal, but... if 3... okay, that's good. So that buys us a turn, basically, anyway. The turn that this guy needs to get closer. So right now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is close. It's got another removal spell. Cryogenesis. It's not bad, I guess. So this still means we have time to develop Purgatos, which is good. That's... okay, awesome. Whew! Jax wins the day again.